Hey everyone! Today, we're setting sail into a story that's as old as time yet profoundly relevant to our modern lives. Imagine a raging storm at sea, the sky darkened and waves towering over you, a scenario that probably feels familiar when we think about the turbulence in our own lives. But what if I told you that beneath all this chaos lies an unseen power? A force capable of steering us through life's fiercest tempests. That power is faith, and that's exactly what we're going to explore today. We'll delve into how this incredible story isn't just about a storm on the water, but about the storms within each of us, and how we can find our calm in the middle of it all. So, stick around as we uncover the profound lessons hidden within these ancient waves. Picture this. Jesus and his disciples are on a boat, crossing the Sea of Galilee. Everything seems fine, and then, out of nowhere, a sudden, violent storm erupts. The disciples, many of them seasoned fishermen, are terrified. The boat is being swamped, and it feels like they're about to capsize. This isn't just a story about bad weather. It's a powerful metaphor for our own lives. How often do we feel like we're caught in a sudden storm, an unexpected diagnosis, a job loss, a relationship breakdown? The disciples' panic is our panic. It's that raw human fear of the unknown, the feeling of being completely overwhelmed by circumstances beyond our control. Yet, amidst this chaos, as his followers are battling for their lives, Jesus is asleep, utterly calm. The storm here isn't just a force of nature. It's a symbol of every tumultuous challenge that crashes into our lives without warning, testing the very limits of our endurance and belief. Now this is where the story shifts dramatically. Awakened by his panicked disciples, Jesus does something extraordinary. He stands up, looks out at the raging wind and the furious waves, and with simple authority he says, "Peace, be still." And just like that, the wind dies down, and there is a great calm. The sea, which was just moments ago a scene of chaos, becomes as smooth as glass. This miraculous moment is so much more than just a display of power. It signifies how a deep, unshakable faith can quiet the inner tempests we all struggle with, the anxiety, the doubt, the fear that rages within our minds and hearts. Interestingly, what Jesus does next is just as important. He turns to his disciples and asks them, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" He wasn't scolding them. He was teaching them. He was urging them to understand that with faith, they possess a power strong enough to overcome any adversity. This event was a pivotal lesson for the disciples, a true turning point in their journey. It was a profound lesson in trust and reliance on something far greater than their own strength and understanding. Think about it. They had Jesus right there with them in the boat, yet their first reaction was fear, not faith. It was in witnessing his divine power over nature itself that their spiritual understanding truly began to deepen. They had to face their own mortality and helplessness to realize where their true security lay. This shared experience of near disaster became a catalyst for their spiritual metamorphosis. They began to understand that faith wasn't just a concept to be discussed, but a living, breathing anchor that could hold them steady in the stormiest of times. Their story speaks volumes about how adversity, when met with faith, doesn't just have to be endured. It can be a powerful force for growth. So what does this ancient story hold for us today, thousands of years later? Our world is filled with its own storms, personal, financial, and emotional. It's incredibly easy to get swept away by the waves of fear, anxiety, and despair. But the example of Jesus on that boat encourages us to look for a different response. It invites us to cultivate strength in our faith, especially when hardships arise. This is about reframing our perspective. It's about seeing faith not just as a comfort or a last resort, but as a transformative tool for personal growth. When we choose faith over fear, we're not ignoring the problem. We're accessing a deeper well of resilience. This practice helps us build inner strength. foster a more profound understanding of ourselves, and find a sense of peace even when the world around us is in turmoil. Faith becomes the calm at the center of our personal storm. Now, let's take a moment to recognize that the power of faith isn't just an abstract idea. It has a real-world impact. Throughout history and even in our lives today, faith-led actions have precipitated countless miraculous interventions. These aren't always seas parting or storms calming in a literal sense. Sometimes, the miracle is a change of heart, a moment of unexpected provision, or finding the strength to forgive. Personal stories from people all over the world reinforce this. They speak of a spiritual renaissance, of finding hope when all seemed lost, of feeling a guiding presence that helps them navigate life's uncharted waters. These experiences serve as a constant reminder that faith is an active, living force. It's a beacon of hope that can genuinely alter the course of our lives and weave a thread of light into the fabric of our communities, proving that we are never truly alone in our struggles. As we bring our journey to a close today, let's just sit with this for a moment. Take a deep breath and reflect on the enduring nature of faith. It's not a one-time decision, but a guiding principle, a compass that helps us navigate the beautiful and sometimes unpredictable seas of life. The story of Jesus calming the storm teaches us that while we can't always control the weather around us, we can choose what we anchor ourselves to. Each of us is on our own unique faith journey, a path of continuous learning, questioning, and evolving. So, let this be a gentle call to action for you, to mindfully cultivate your own faith, to embrace your unique path, and to allow that transformative power to lead you toward growth, peace, and resilience, no matter where your seas may roll. Thank you so much for watching and for embarking on this journey with me today. If this message resonated with you, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. I'd love to hear your own stories of faith in the comments below. Until next time, take care and stay anchored.